just for a minute, for the fun of it. Well, in May, remember our boy Edward Snowden? He welcomed him in as a friendly guy. Just smashed us right in the face with that one. In September of last year, how many of you remember Syria's chemical weapon debacle? We were going to go into war until who showed up? Putin showed up and says, I'll take care of them chemical weapons. Really? He gave them most of those chemical weapons. How many of you think those chemical weapons are still around a little bit? What a joke! Matter of fact, you know, Syria is bombing with chemical weapons every 3 days using chlorine purchased from China via Iran. Our country does nothing. The UN does nothing in those. Israel is well aware that that's exactly what, because they're scared to death of what's going on with it. But that's the power that this guy wields, right? I really get upset about this Iranian sanction war. And I tell you why. Those sanctions were suppressing that country from getting nuclear weapons to a certain extent. All of a sudden in November, for whatever reason, our government got together with Russia and said, let's renegotiate. Let's negotiate with the Iranians. And in an Iranian bazaar, they're better negotiators than Washington, D.C. And you know what happened? The sanctions got lifted, and within 2 weeks, Russia made a $20 billion exchange with Iran for oil swap for 2 more nuclear reactors. The money started pouring in from all over the world to get in on the act with Iran, from China and East, all over the world. And our country's official position is, we got a new deal with Iran. It just bothers me. In the middle of John Kerry traveling back and forth to have peace, Putin goes to Abbas and makes a $1 billion energy deal with the Palestinians, which basically sunk the peace talks. Now we see what he's done in Crimea. Now we see what he's doing in Ukraine. Ezekiel says he's going to come into Israel, and he's going to steal something from